Good morning. I'm going to show you how to make an easy ribbing to put on the edge of hats or the edges of sweaters. 5, 6, 7. Today I'm going to be doing a ribbing that's 5 stitches tall, so I have made a foundation chain of 7 stitches. This ribbing is really cool because it looks like knitting, but it's done with crochet, and it's super easy once you learn the little trick, which I'm going to show you. So I'm going to make it with half doubles. I'm going to skip the first 2 chains in my foundation chain and do half doubles in each of the stitches across. There's 4, there's the 5th, and I'm going to do a chain 1 and turn. And now I'm going to do my half double right into the stitch below it. And as you can see with your half double, you've got that little V at the top, and then there's 1 extra stitch that hangs out below here. I'm going to do my half double into that. Now watch this. Yarn over. Now behind my work, I'm going to go under the V and pick up that little stitch that's hanging out underneath it. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. I know that's crazy. I'm going to show you again. Here's the next stitch. Here is the little extra stitch that I'm going to go around. Here's the V at the top. I'm going to yarn over for my half double, go under that little V and grab that extra part. Yarn over, pull up a loop, go through all 3. And what this is going to have happen is I'm going to get this little ribbing here along the edge that's that top braid, as I call it, of my stitches by going around this little extra from the half double here. To show you again. Under the top part, pull it back and it picks up that little extra loop. And when I get here to the end, you know, these turning stitches always get a little muddy, but I can see my V at the top here. And there it is, right below there is that stitch I'm looking for. So let's go under the V. See, I missed it on my first try. Pull it back. There we go. There's that stitch I'm looking for. Get 3 on there. Go through all 3 of them. Chain 1. And let's look at it. There's the rib right there. And turn. And on the back here, it just looks kind of stretchy and looks like knit. So let's do this again. Yarn over. There's the top. There's that extra little loop. So I'm going to tack it from behind, go under the top braid, and pull it back. And complete my half double. Here at the end on the turning one, it's always a little more difficult. If I pull this apart, I can see the top of my braid and I can see that little stitch that I want to grab. There we go. If I separate them and pull my hook back, I can yarn over and pull up my loop. There we go. And now I've got a rib on this side and just this one from the first row here. If I do my 3rd row here, we'll start to see the ribbing. As you can tell, it's reversible, which is really nice. Chain 1, and now I've got 2 ribs on this side, and as I turn it this way, you can see how it's going to start to look like the ribbing for my hat. I'll do 1 more row. There we go. This end one's always going to give you trouble. You notice I only chain 1 when I turn. Some people like to chain 2 for the height of a half double. That's kind of personal preference to me, and also a little bit related to how tightly or loosely that you crochet. When I do chain 2, I find that my stitches along the edges here are really gappy. So now I've got 2 ribbings on this side, 2 ribbings on this side. There's my chain 1, turn, last row for this video. Right in there. And now we've got 3 ribs on this side.